camera. It's been a while. Did you miss me? Hey, it's Bryan from WHITBY OSHAWA Honda. How are you? I am so proud to present the all-new 2022 Honda Civic. The sedan is proudly, and I mean proudly, made here in Canada. Now, since I'm wearing a mask, let's not make it about this. Let's make it about this. Okay, so this is the 11th generation Honda Civic. This has been the best-selling passenger car in Canada for the last 23 years, which is a real anomaly. Any other country, the consecutive record is 6 years. For 23 years in Canada, that's absolutely amazing. It really is Canada's car. This vehicle, it basically expresses when a car company goes for it and they commit themselves to being best in class. And oh my goodness, this car certainly delivers. Honda embraces the spirit of what's called Kaizen. It's a Japanese term and it means continuous improvement. So they just keep getting better and better and better. The competition almost caught up to the last one. It was still best in class. This one just leaps way forward. It's a more sophisticated presence. It's a more refined ride. There's more comfort and convenience. There's more technology. There's more robust safety. This moves the Civic brand further up market. It has improved quality. It's got simpler and easier to use design tech features. Incredible build quality. It's actually bigger, it's longer, it's wider, it's actually less weight. It's got an improved CVT, it's got more horsepower, and yet it's even more fuel efficient. Basically, the fuel efficiency combined is about 6.9 per 100 kilometers. You should check that out against our competitors. Absolutely amazing. There's more passenger space, there's more headroom. And oh my goodness, there's now an available heated steering wheel. I've been wishing for this for years, and the automotive gods have answered my prayers. So from the EX trim and above, you get a heated steering wheel. You will need this for Canada. And the entire Honda steering wheel heats up. It's a real treat. And they all come standard with a remote starter. And when it's a really cold day and you start the car remotely, the cabins warm up, you know, the windows and the mirrors defrost, the heated seats will come on and the heated steering wheel before you even get in it. Absolutely amazing. This car is so made for Canadians. I absolutely love it. The 1.5 liter turbo that's available here in the Touring Edition now moves up to 180 horsepower and improved torque in all trim levels. And torque is actually what kicks you in the pants. This Touring Edition actually has wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And this has a Bose audio system with 12 speakers. This is exclusive to the Touring. The audio quality is beautiful. There's something new in the vehicle. It has a rear seatbelt reminder. So if you've got a passenger in the back and their seatbelt is not on, you're gonna know about it. It's the next generation ACE body structure. It's actually a stronger safety cage that's in the vehicle. It has more structural integrity and side impact protection. It actually complies with future generation crash test criteria. Blind spot detection is now standard in all trim levels. So the lane watch camera goes away, but it's actually improved blind spot detection. It's actually got improved range. And it now has rear cross traffic monitoring, new for the Civic Touring only. There's just so much stuff in this vehicle. Now let's take a closer look. Okay, so the body's been completely redesigned. Roof line's a little bit lower, pillars have been moved back a little bit, and the mirrors have been repositioned. The idea is to get you better all-around visibility. And oh my goodness, you gotta sit in this car to see it. The outward visibility is absolutely incredible, and that's part of active safety. If you can see it, you can avoid it. LED headlights are now standard, and with LED headlights, you get better visibility. It's actually better on the environment, but it's a definitely improved look. You'll have better nighttime visibility, which is much better for your safety at nighttime. Okay, it has a new upper and lower grille design. This is absolutely beautiful. The Honda emblem stands out a bit more. It actually has an improved air intake system. That is better for the motor. It makes it more breathable, and it'll make it run more fuel efficiently for you. Okay, the door handles have been streamlined. So just by having the key in my pocket, again, keyless entry is standard in all trim levels. Just by putting my hand here, the vehicle is going to lock. And if I sweep my finger across these three lines, it'll lock behind me. Something all new for the Honda Civic, it's what they call smart wipers. Okay, this is a big improvement. So instead of spraying on the windshield and then having the wipers clear them, the fluid actually comes out of the wiper system. So you get better clearance or visibility, and actually it doesn't use as much wiper fluid. And this is good for Canadians, so you're not always going to be topping up your wiper fluid when it's freezing cold in the wintertime. I like that a lot. All new wheel designs. These are beautiful on the Sport and the Touring Edition. 18-inch rims. These look gorgeous. Hope you think so too. A nice treat for the Hondas is capless refueling. The nozzle just goes straight in. There's no clicking and cracking with the cap. And even though this one's a turbo, it just takes regular gas, 87 octane. And again, the fuel efficiency in these vehicles are incredible. Make sure you remember the PIN code for your gas card. You might have really long gaps between refueling. Hate to have you forget your security code when you're gassing up. Completely redesigned taillights. It's all integrated into the body. Very sleek design. And this vehicle, being the Touring Edition, also has front and rear parking sensors. So if you're prone to park by feel, you won't need to bump into things now with your new Honda Civic. Something new for the 2022 Civic is trunk lid assist. So when I open the trunk, it's going to help me open it up a little bit, like so. Isn't that nice? And the trunk space is huge. And when you need more space, you just pull these toggles, the rear seats will drop forward. It's a huge amount of space back there. Hopefully it's more than enough for your needs. There's a new, what's called a low set instrument panel. This has all been redesigned here. The idea is the position of it is that your eyes are closer to the road. So it's great visibility on the screen. It's a beautiful screen, but it allows the driver to get a better view of the road because you're not looking down for like your radio station and so forth. You're looking up and your eyes are already directed at the road. So it's a nice design, but there's actually a safety component involved. So it's got an all new steering wheel, beautiful design, actually feels really good to the touch, and it's all been streamlined. So everything is really, really easy to use. It's not complex. Honda keeps it really simple. The seats have been completely redesigned. Now, Honda invests a lot of money in research and development in seat comfort. So this has been designed to have better comfort on your back. It's actually got better back and pelvic support. And the heated seats have 3 heat settings, and it goes right up your back. It is just so comfy to drive this vehicle. And by the way, because this one's a Touring Edition, it is heated seats in the front and the rear. Again, your passengers are going to love you for having the Civic. And the leather is real leather. It's not a petroleum-based product, and it's perforated. And the perforation makes it more breathable and less likely to crack over time. The Honda sensing technology has been redesigned as well. The main camera that's up here by the mirror has actually been redesigned to give about a 100-degree view of the road, which is an improvement, so we can see better. You get now something that's called traffic jam assist. Imagine if you're driving, the vehicle's looking for pedestrians, vehicles, and it's servicing lines on the road, but it's also looking for brake lights. If a whole bunch of brake lights pile on, it means that there's something slowing down ahead and the vehicle is going to alert you. Just more added safety from Honda, absolutely awesome. And the added low-speed braking, it actually improves adaptive cruise control. So you can actually use adaptive cruise control at really low speeds. Now the benefit to you is it's gonna do a lot of heavy lifting in slow traffic and stop and go traffic type of thing. You won't be as fatigued when you get out of the car. The fit and finish is second to none in this vehicle. There's new materials. I can't even leave a fingerprint here. Now, a really neat challenge that Honda did was to themselves is they realized through consumer research, being in the car is really, really important for a lot of people. So let's say it's the end of the day, maybe you've had a bad day at work. When you get in the car, they want you to feel refreshed. So that was the design goal. I remember the first time sitting in this, I was like, wow. Your vents are kind of hidden behind this honeycomb look. The fit and finish, the quality materials, even the dials, it just screams quality, which screams Honda. Available now is in the Touring Edition, you've got cordless recharging. So if you've got a compatible phone, just by having your phone sit here on the dock, it'll recharge without plugging it in, but you can plug it in at the top as well. And in the back, there's also USB recharging ports for your guests. In the Touring Edition, you can switch to the 3 driver modes. The 3 driver modes are Eco Assist, again, like normal driving conditions, and Sport mode. Sport mode will allow the RPM to roll a little higher. It's something you'd use in like a tight cornering situations, and you just make the adjustment from the toggle here. There's something new that's standard in all new Honda Civics, and this is the engine idle stop feature. Imagine if you stop at a red light, if you firmly press the brake, the engine will shut off. And then when you start taking your foot off the brake, the engine will re-engage. So it's gonna save you fuel, and you're also putting less emissions out into the atmosphere. And you can disable if you want when you start the vehicle, but this is something that's designed to save you money and save the environment. So part of added safety technology, there's more airbags, which includes knee airbags, and the new Civic just won the Safety Innovation of the Year award. When there's an airbag deployment, your passenger airbag, typically you've got the donut airbag, but there's 2 side pouches, and that actually will help cradle the head if there's an impact. I hope you never need it, but this takes airbags to a whole new level. Thank you, Honda. It is dual climate control. I could have my temperature on the left, and a passenger could have theirs on the right. Amazing quality. I could do this all day. Your cup holder has been repositioned. It's a little bit more convenient now to access your Timmies. or your Starbucks. So this one being the Touring Edition, you can actually change the digital display. Now you got some flexibility here. So let me show you. So right now you've got the dial formation, so I can customize the display. Gauge design, right now it's round. I can go to bar. This is really neat. There's way more occupant capacity in the back. Look at the legroom I have here, and the front seat's almost all the way back. So comfy. I'm gonna take a nap. There's a 20% reduction in what they call NVH, and that stands for noise, vibration, and harshness. Through revised mounts and insulation, it's 20% quieter. It's a lot smoother, and oh my goodness, the vehicle is so quiet when you drive it. I gotta say, before you make a decision on buying a car like that, you absolutely have to test drive the Honda Civic. I'll remind you later. So there's even improved quality on this one over the previous generation Civic, and Honda is #1 in quality. In the notes below, we're going to provide a link to repairpal.com. This is real hard data. It goes back 10 years, thousands of repair workshops, millions of repair work orders, and repairpal.com, they rank all the brands in terms of severity of repair, frequency of repair, and annual maintenance cost. Honda is #1 in quality out of all brands. That's real hard data going back 10 years. As if you didn't know that already, Honda #1 in quality, but the data proves it now in case you didn't know. Okay, so this is just a little bit about the new Honda Civic. There's so much more, there's so many more details. I recommend if you want to find out more, call WHITBY OSHAWA Honda. You can even ask for me, Bryan Weir, but all the sales staff have been well trained in this vehicle. We'd love to take you through it. You will be so happy if you test drive this car. That's the key thing. Now remember, Honda keeps winning best overall value brand. Pay for a bit of quality up front, but you make it up for the cost of ownership, the cost of maintenance. There's no preset service interval. The fuel efficiency is phenomenal. Top quality, made in Canada. Made in Canada, it's really, really important for me. I hope it is for you too. I'm a retired veteran, and made in Canada, I go out of my way for it. Even got a made in Canada tattoo. I was made here as well. So again, redesigned head to toe, sleeker, quieter. The ride and handling is superior. This is going to be the best-selling car in its class again. I'm quite confident about that, but you need to find out for yourself. If you're shopping for a vehicle in this category, you have to try the new Honda Civic. I'm so proud of this car, and I think you'll be proud to see it in your driveway. So this is Bryan Weir from WHITBY OSHAWA Honda. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have any questions, just give us a call, and have a great day.